everybody, it's Kateriix and welcome to Antihero. I'm pretty excited to bring this new game to my channel. We're gonna play the campaign for sure, but this does also have an online mode, and what this game is about is it is a turn-based strategy game, and it's all about kind of running a thieves guild, and you kind of bribe, and you blackmail, and you can even assassinate people, and that will gain you points in order to win the level. So I did do the very first level, which is basically just hand holding, just so I could really kind of understand what was happening and how the controls work and stuff. But I'm gonna do it again so you guys can see. So right now we are Lightfinger. Our rival thief is Lygrave, and he is muscling in on our territory. So we will start this up and we will start playing right away. Welcome to Antihero! Run your thieves guild, scout the city, steal everything, bribe, blackmail, and assassinate to win. The Master Thief is your main character. He scouts fogged areas and burgles houses. Okay, so this thing is basically just going to tell me what to do the whole time. So it says to burgle this place here. And then the Master Thief burgled the building, but there's more to be stolen, so he wants us to burgle it again. And it says that you can burgle these buildings twice, but the second burglary is less valuable. So the first time we burgled it, we got 2 coins. The second time, we only got 1. So they're going to make us burgle this trading house as well. And then it says businesses. Buildings with banners above them are businesses. Urchins can infiltrate them. Infiltrated businesses provide resources and upgrades. Okay, so we go to this little thing down here, and it says each turn you can buy upgrades for your guild. Upgrades cost lanterns, which is what we just got for burglaring that business. Okay, get lanterns from infiltrating trading houses. Okay, so we have to get cooking, because this unlocks the urchins. So that's going to give us 1 free urchin, and then we can get out of this menu. Here he is, standing there. I really like his voice lines. He's all like, hello, okay. It's very, very funny. So we will get him to infiltrate. And then that will generate lanterns for us each turn. So now we have +1, so next turn we will have 1 lantern. Easy peasy. So now they're giving us action points, so that is how many points per turn we can move our main guy here. So we are going to scout this area and this area because of course it tells us to. And now we found more of the map, so that's pretty cool. Okay, you're not the only thief in town. Lygrave, a rival thief, has established his own guild nearby. You'll need to stay 1 step ahead of him and his gang. So these little like diamonds right here that are empty, you only need 1 victory point in order to win the map, and they will show us how to get those points very soon. Okay, so the Master Thief returns to the safety of the guild at the end of each turn, and then that urchin gave us our lantern because he is in this building. You can stack up to 3 urchins in a building, and that would give us 3 lanterns if we had 3 urchins. So Lygrave's thug blocks your path. You'll need to deal with him. So we'll go to the upgrade screen where it tells us to buy a dagger. So this way our main character, the Master Thief, can actually do some damage. So we can attack this guy and we will take him out, of course, because he only had 1 little heart above his head. Okay, so we can scout this area, and red footprints show where Lygrave's gang has scouted. Alrighty. So now it has shown us more of the map, but we are of course all out of turns, so let's submit it, and he'll go back to the guild of course, and then we will probably watch Lygrave kind of do his thing. Yeah, so he just burgled that space, he put an urchin in the bank, it's all good. Well, that was it. Alright, that's fine. Recruiting urchins and thugs costs gold. Steal lots of it. The Master Thief steals gold when he enters buildings. Most buildings can be burgled twice. The first burglary is worth more. Get it before your opponent. Alright. So we might as well... we saw him go there, so we'll grab this one. Okay, so no one has burgled that yet. And it also wants us to burgle this church. if you can see, it has like a little rolled up piece of paper. So it says right here, okay, gray districts have churches. Infiltrate with 1 urchin to earn 1 gold per turn. Infiltrate with 3 urchins for a blackmail victory point. So that's what that little rolled up piece of paper is. And we only need 1. So now it's telling us to buy urchins so we can start stacking them up in the church here. There we go. So that is going to give us extra gold per turn, 1 gold to be exact. And then it wants us to go back to the upgrade screen, and then it says charity. If you can't afford an upgrade, you can always take charity. Charity grants a small amount of lanterns or gold for free. There is no downside to charity. Take it whenever you're not buying an upgrade. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one we take. We'll take the lanterns for now, because this first level really just holds your hand and tells you what to do. So we will end our turn here, watch Lygrave do his turn, and then by the next turn we should win, I think. I just played the level, so I should know, but but I don't remember exactly. So this guy is doing his thing. He put a thug in our way, so we now have to take care of that. So we will, of course, infiltrated businesses can be upgraded. Send 2 more urchins to an infiltrated business to upgrade it. Upgrade the church for a blackmail victory point. So that is what we are going to be doing. So we are going to attack this guy, get him out of our way, because he blocks the path. We cannot go forward through the streets before we get rid of that guy. So we will put the urchin in here, and every turn, if you wanted to buy 2 urchins per turn, you see how it now says 4 gold when before it was 3? We are going to do it because we have the gold to do it, so we can end the level. But anytime you try to take 2 of the same actions, they get more expensive, but only for that turn, which is fine. But there we go. So we infiltrated the church, we got the victory point, we're winning, we're moving on. So now to chapter 2. So now Lygrave is a continued nuisance. Lightfinger hires some muscle. Visit the local pub, make new friends, many new friends. So these are the gangs. This guy is like straight out of, what is it? Gangs of New York, that guy. That's what he looks like, the butcher. I thought that was pretty cool when I saw him. Alright, I believe that this chapter also does some hand-holding, and I think by chapter 3, we will finally be able to be let go and possibly lose a level. So for now, we'll continue with this just so we can learn a little bit more about the game. So you're pushing further into the city, but Lygrave is a step ahead. Establish a new guild here and expand your influence in the city's underworld. So let's do that. It's gonna tell us to burgle this, so that's what we will do. Lanterns are vital for upgrading your guild. Green districts have lantern producing trading houses. At the start of each level, infiltrate a trading house as soon as you can. Okay, so let's do that then. Alrighty, so we have scouted that, and now I think we should have enough for an upgrade. Okay, so we will get the urchin right away, of course, and we will put him into the Hogwarts Inn. And he will, of course, give us some lanterns. So we've ended our turn, and Lygrave's house is way over here. I wonder if we'll see him. We have lots of stuff to scout, and alright, well, he's doing that. But I already have my urchin in here, and I'm not sure if he can send his own urchin in, but I know that he can, like, evict our urchins somehow. Okay, so this guy actually has 2 hearts. So I guess we will attack him. We may have to attack him twice. Can we do that? Okay, the dagger isn't enough for him. Okay, so we will go to the upgrade screen. We will recruit our first gang. There we go. He attacks enemies, he earns gold from kills, he upgrades abilities with each kill. So let's do that then. We will attack this guy. There we go. Get on out of here, buddy. And the gang levels up when it dispatches enemies. Choose an upgrade for your gang after each kill. I'm thinking, oh yeah, there you go. See, the gang can evict people from these things. So if an urchin is infiltrated, like, it looks like Lygrave has one at least in George's End. So if we did get our gang member over there, we could evict him. Although the game's telling us to up our damage, so we will do that. Okay, so brown districts have Strange Fellows clubs. Infiltrate clubs for thug and gang upgrades. Okay. That's pretty cool. So maybe... Oh, it doesn't look like we can do anything. We could possibly get another urchin, which I feel is probably not a bad idea. So he can infiltrate this area, no problem. And let's submit our turn since we can't move anything else. And it is now Lygrave's turn, so we will wait for him and figure out what he's doing. So he's infiltrated Grub's Bush, whatever that is. And he got a victory point, which means he has 3 points somewhere. In a church, possibly. A new assassination contract. Okay, fill your victory banner with any combination of victory points before your opponent. So you can buy bribes in the guild, you can assassinate people for skulls, or you can infiltrate churches for blackmail. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's scout this area. Assassination contracts. Corrupt city officials regularly issue assassination contracts. Kill the marked victim to earn a skull victory point. Contracts get tougher to kill over time. Oh my, okay. So this guy has what? It looked like 3 hearts, so they're going to definitely allow us to finish this guy off for a victory point right away because we do 3 damage. So there we go. Let's see, I guess we will do some more damage. Why not, right? Okay, so it wants us to go to the upgrade screen. What's this? Unlock the thug. Okay, so we will get 1 free thug. And it says here, a multi-purpose bruiser. Thugs can either join a gang to give it additional health, or move to a tile to guard it and stop enemies from passing. So they are, of course, going to make us beef up the butcher over here. And then that seems to be all we can truly do. I guess we can maybe do another urchin. Probably wouldn't be so bad. What does this place give us again? Well, we'll just do an urchin, and I think we will put him in maybe this place. We'll infiltrate the inn again. We have the money to do it, so I don't see why not. So now we have 3 of these guys. They're giving us +2 lanterns. I thought they would give us +3. But regardless, that's alright. We're doing pretty good. We can't really fail this one. We have to do certain things anyways. So, okay. That guy just took a heart away, and it doesn't look like you heal. Alright, so get 2 more victory points before Lygrave. Infiltrate churches, buy bribes, assassinate contracts. Alright. Should we get rid of this guy? I'm thinking yes. And then I'm thinking that, yeah, I guess we could up the damage again. And when it comes to upgrades, okay, you can spend your lanterns to bribe an official and get a victory point. There are multiple bribes to purchase, but each is more costly than the last. So that is 5, so we should definitely save up there. Okay, this thing wants me to get an additional action, which, sure, I will do that. And we can kind of scout this area, and then I'm thinking that I maybe don't want to do too much damage to her right now. Then we can get, in the next turn, we can get our Master Thief to hit her, and then get our gang to hit her, and that will take her out in one shot. I don't want Lygrave showing up and then getting rid of her before I can and grabbing that victory point for me. So I'm just going to burgle this, and I suppose I could burgle it again, even though the money is not the best. We only get 1 coin from burgling twice, but that is fine. Let's recruit you, and I think we can infiltrate this. Okay, so that will give us a lower thug cost, and we will buy a thug, and we will beef up this guy again. There we go, so now he has another heart, that way he doesn't die or anything like that. So let's just skip the turn here. We'll get our lanterns, and we will watch what Lygrave does, and hopefully he doesn't get to this lady before we can. George is then leveled up. Thankfully that wasn't a victory point. But it looks like this time around we can definitely attack this lady. and finish her off, assassinate her, and finish get the victory point, not finish the level. That's what I was gonna say, but that certainly is not true because we need at least one more victory point, and I'm thinking that we can burgle this thing. Ah, a church! Okay, so we can, 3 urchins for the victory point on the church. So we may want to start doing that, so we can infiltrate that. And do we have any upgrades possible right now? Kind of, but I would also like to maybe save. Let's save for this bribery, so we can get 2 assassinations and a bribery to win the level, since we should have 5 lanterns next turn. So let's, well actually we can do it this turn, can't we? And then next turn we can just buy the bribery. A new assassination contract! What is he doing? He infiltrated something, I believe. Yes, he infiltrated the Tender Belly Way, whatever the heck that is. And we have another assassination contract, but we could actually finish this level right now by just buying this very first bribe. Alright, excellent. So we have 1 victory! So, if we click to continue, I only got 2 stars for that? That's unfortunate. Or, I think it says 2 stars because of the difficulty that I chose. Yeah, okay, so I might have to do hard, but maybe later. Let's see chapter 3.
A lone thief is an unprofitable thief. Lightfinger relied on his second-in-command, Hyde, to enlist new guild members and grow his thiefy empire. Hyde had worked alongside Lightfinger for many years, earning the trust of the guild. He was particularly good at recruiting talented young street urchins. Emma was one such urchin. Hyde discovered her after she made off with his pocket watch, a budding cut purse. Amused, Hyde brought her to Lightfinger, who recognized a prodigious, if untrained, talent.
Okay, so chapter 3. Lygrave gets aggressive. Lightfinger makes some unpleasant new acquaintances. So meet the local truant officer, experiment with explosives, put Lygrave in his place for good. So this should be the level that they actually let you do your thing in. Oh, we're Emma this time, so that is pretty cool. What is this? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's you being able to choose your thief or something. I just didn't understand why it's green. Alright, so we are told to burgle this. Okay. And blue districts have orphanages, infiltrate an urchin, recruiting... Oh, infiltrate 4, an urchin recruiting discount. Oh my gosh, talking's hard. Level it up, and your urchins can evict enemies. Okay, cool. So let's get in here, and I guess they are telling us to buy an urchin right now. And we can't actually... Oh, I forgot that we get one for free when we do that. So we will infiltrate this. And, okay, we will go through here, scout it, get some cash. Pretty good. I know what's going to happen in this, but I know that after this first little part where they again tell you what to do, you can actually do your own thing and even fail the level. So we do need 4 victory points for this level, so it will probably take a little bit. So let's end the turn here. Submit. There you go. End the turn. And Lygrave is on the other side of the map this time, so he will be doing his thing. We probably won't see him for... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we probably won't see him for majority of the map, but it looks like we have. Alright, this weirdo. Okay. So, kind of funny, but that truant officer will take your urchins. It carries away all urchins. So if you had 3, he would just take all 3. Okay, so a truly despicable creature. Keep him at arm's length. Okay, so they want us to go to the upgrade screen. They want us to unlock the Saboteur, which we will most certainly be doing. and a saboteur is invisible to your opponent. So that is important. It's not as important because we are playing against the AI right now, but if you had the game and you were playing online against real people, I'm sure that would probably be very important. So you can trap a scouted building or reveals an unscouted building. Okay, so he can move anywhere on the map regardless of the fog and enemy guards. So they want us to set the trap here for the truant officer. Okay, so it lasts for 2 turns. If an enemy triggers the trap, they will be stunned. Stunned enemies don't return to the guild, making them easy targets. Okay, so they want us to attack this guy. And what do they want me to do now? Send another urchin to infiltrate. That's what they want. So let's do that.
Alright then.
And what do they want me to do now? Can I do anything now? Okay, great. So let's scout this area. And this guy is not one of Ligrave's men. He's just kind of like a random henchman that is just in the way for both of us. So that's like just a little another obstacle that you have to go through. Okay, here's the truant officer. Okay, so the trap was triggered. And now, instead of running away, because the truant officer I know is somebody that goes into the building at the end of the turn, just like your master thief does. So he's very tricky to catch. So you have to kind of catch him off guard with these things. But now we've gotten rid of him, so if Ligrave wants another one, he's gonna have to pay for it. So, with that said, we can probably scout this area. And I don't see why we can't get another urchin, probably infiltrating this thing for some more lanterns would be pretty good. And with that, we can go to our upgrades. Okay, your guild has a number of new upgrades available. Make good use of them and send Ligrave packing. Okay, so I think that's it. I think they have finally let us go on our merry way, so now we can actually fail the level, so we're all on our own now. So we can unlock the thug, we can give our master thief an additional action, we can recruit our first gang. I'm thinking that I'll probably just scout and then maybe get the gang member. Well, it doesn't look like, well, he was 2, right? It's only gone up because it would be the second upgrade in this turn. So next turn, the gang member should be 2, and then we should have 2 lanterns, and that should be perfectly fine. And we will scout this area around as well, and then we will submit our turn and let Ligrave take his turn. Alright, so he has infiltrated the Dagger's Edge. And he has evicted me from the orphanage again. With what? I don't know. Oh, with a gang. Oh my. Okay. So he has a thug and a gang member, but now it's our turn. So can I click this thing yet? No, it doesn't really seem like I can. Unless that's just supposed to, I don't know, show you where your master thief is, I suppose. That's fine though. So let's look at our upgrades. We will get our own gang member. No problem. So he is here, and he can probably get rid of this guy for us. We definitely want him to take care of it. That way he can get an upgrade like this. So I'm going to upgrade damage. So next turn I can probably take out this gang member too. So I think that I would like to scout this, and then scout that. And then I can burgle this thing here. So we'll check out what Loxford is. It is a Strange Fellows Club. Alright, that's fine. And I think we have used all of our turns, so let's just... Actually, wait. Let's get another... No, not another urchin. Yeah, you know what? Let's get another urchin. And we can actually infiltrate here, and then we can unlock the thugs next turn. So we can start beefing up this guy. I figure it's pretty cool to have like one guy that's like super strong and just pounds through everybody else. That'll be pretty good. So we'll check out what Ligrave is doing.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, we do have an assassination contract over here now. And she is 4 health. So we can't really take care of her because I'm pretty sure that besides that one time in the tutorial that your thief can really only attack something once. So we'll have to see. Actually, let's get her to scout this area. And I guess we have to have her scout that area too. Okay, so, I think we can get this guy over here. And he can attack this guy. Good, and then we can upgrade him to 1 more extra damage, so he will do 3 damage. And let's see if we can't get... Oh, we don't have enough lanterns. That's too bad. Let's grab some more from here. And you, my dear, can probably burgle this thing. We can check out exactly what that is. Oh, there's a trading house over here. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's end our turn, though. So I'm thinking next turn we could probably get her for ourselves as long as she doesn't move or anything. So we can grab this guy and our... Oh, they put somebody in there. Okay, so we can use this guy and we can use our Master Thief and we should be able to kill Mrs. Peerybingle this time around. Okay, so we will attack that. There we go. So that should be our first victory point. Okay, so what else can we do this time around? I suppose we can burgle the trading house. There we go. And then we should probably be able to maybe burgle one of these houses as well. So we've gotten some extra coins from that, and then we can, let's see what we can do here. Reinforced steel, so Master Thief can attack once per turn for 2 damage. Safecracker, +1 gold for burgled buildings, that's pretty good. Steal a masterpiece. Okay, burgle art from estates for 2 lanterns. +1 lantern per turn, that seems pretty good. Jewelry. Burgle jewelry from estates for 4 gold, and then we can unlock the thug. So I'm thinking let's unlock the thug, and then maybe next turn we could grab this one. 1+ lantern per turn could be pretty good. So we will buy our thug. Oh, we don't have to buy our thug. We get one for free when we unlock the what is it? Whatever this is. The tech, I suppose. I don't know. I've totally just lost the word in my mind. Okay, so I can't move anymore. Let's see. I feel like I should maybe buy one of these guys and trap this. Because I feel like Lygrave is going to get another truant officer and just mess up my urchins in here. So it lasts for 2 turns. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But that's what we'll do. We got some extra coins, so that's what I would like to do. New assassination contract. Alright. He has how much? He has 5. So maybe if we get the upgrade to do 2 more damage, to 2 damage instead of 1 damage, not 2 more damage, we could be able to get him in 1 shot. That's possible. So let's see. Let's check this out. Yeah, we could buy it. Huh. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. And then we can get that victory point, like, right now. So we will attack him for 2. And then get the butcher over here and attack him for 3. There we go. So that is another victory point for us. Lygrave is kind of taken over this area, though. I tell you what. So here's hoping that we can still win. Maybe we'll win by just assassination contracts or something. Who knows? Let's scout over here. And we'll burgle this so we can figure it out. Okay, so there was a purple henchman there. So he's like a neutral kind of henchman. So we didn't get any money for that because we have to get rid of him first. And I'm not even 100% sure how we would do that. But I think that we might have to get like a gang in here so we can like bully him out or something. So I am going to beef him up for sure. And let's see. I think that I can maybe get an urchin in the Fool's Wedge for some more lanterns. Although maybe should I get... maybe I'll scout a little bit more. Maybe I won't waste it right now. So these guys here, are probably just neutral people. I think they can be one of Lygrave's men, but at this point, if they just stand there and don't move, Lygrave also can't go through the pathway that they're blocking. So sometimes that kind of helps us out. Alrighty, so let's see what Lygrave is up to here. Yeah, so we got this guy came back, and hopefully he does not, well, he might go here, but hopefully he doesn't go here. Who knows? Here's hoping. Okay, so we know that the truant officer is back though, so that's pretty important. We will probably have to buy another saboteur. Where did he go? Oh, looks like he went back in. Okay, Emma. So that saboteur is gone. We will, I guess we could get through, no, not attack with him first. We will attack with her first. And then we will attack with our gang member. That way he can level up, because he levels up from finishing off these guys. So we should be able to maybe get +1 gold per kill would be pretty good. Oh, let's evict. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start evicting all of these guys over here. So let's scout this. Lots of henchmen over there. Let's maybe come over and scout this so we can start coming up over here. And it looks like I've used all the turns, but let's check out our upgrades. And we don't have enough for anything, but let's take some more lanterns. And let's actually get this guy. And I feel like this one is more important than having less expensive thugs. So let's trap this again now that we do know that that truant officer is definitely out and about. And I will get our thug just in case we lose this guy for the 2 gold instead of the 3. And we will submit our turn. For sure. I think that we're doing good. I think that we are gonna win. I do notice that we have another assassination contract over here. So that's pretty decent. So here's the truant officer. Where is he gonna go? Doesn't look like he did anything. That's interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's try to evict these guys. So he should evict 2 of the 3. Oh, I'm trapped! Oh no! Let's get rid of this guy. And then let's scout the false corner and see what that is. What is it? It's a church. Oh goodness. Okay, so we are gonna have to get these guys out of the church. That's for sure. And let's get an urchin maybe? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like putting an urchin in there, but the truant officer will definitely kick me out of there. So I'm thinking maybe just another thug will do, actually. And I think that I might have him maybe guard one of these areas. Like maybe I could put him right here and he can just guard this thing. So they have to come around this way. And I might have to put another guard there too, but for now we will wait. And I think I'll grab this so we can get another lantern per turn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we'll do that. And for you, you could probably burgle this. Yeah, good. Cool. So you can burgle like all of these buildings, but if Lygrave has burgled them first, then we would only get the 1 coin instead of the 2. Alright, so that's not so bad. So we got the extra lantern, and where is that guy? Oh, okay. We will think about getting this guy, for sure. Trap triggered! Nice. Now what happens with that? Oh, how smart! How smart he is! Going after the trap first, and then the truant officer taking out all of my urchins. Very, very smart, you little AI. Very, very smart indeed. Okay. So, Emma, can we evict ourselves? I don't think so. You need to send a gang to evict. Okay. So, an additional action that might be worth it. Let's buy the additional action. Yes. Okay. Expert scout acquired. Okay, and then we can... let's see. Should I evict this guy? Probably. Let's evict him. Good. And then we can... Yes, I suppose we can probably add the other eviction. So next time in the orphanage, we can hopefully get those guys out. I feel like I'm being outplayed. Very, very suddenly being outplayed by the AI here. So let's infiltrate this. And we can... I suppose, what can we do? We can burgle this. Okay, so that's already been burgled by Lygrave. But we can, let's, like, dispatch this guy. There we go. So get out of our way, guy. And we might as well burgle this too. I don't necessarily want to get rid of that guy because I feel like I should leave it to this guy for another upgrade. Unless, well, I've already used my dagger this turn, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. Guarding is permanent. Okay, so we need to wait to tell him to guard somewhere else, it seems. And let's end our turn. We'll get all of our extra lanterns. And Lygrave, what are you gonna do to me this time? Is that truant officer gonna get rid of this again? A masterpiece has been stolen and a bribe delivered. Okay. Okay, Lygrave. It's getting down to business now. You're serious. Okay. I should have bought a saboteur for that. So we got rid of my urchin again. Huh. Alright. I see what's happening here. I'm gonna get that guy. No worries. No worries at all. Let's get the butcher when it's our turn anyways. And we can probably get rid of this guy. Can we get rid of him in one go? Yeah, absolutely. Because our Master Thief does 2 damage and this guy does, how much damage? He does 4. So there you go. Can we only have 1 gang? Is that why that is, like, grayed out right now? I wonder. That's okay. So let's actually get over here and maybe start putting people in this church. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, you there, do you have to evict? No, you have to scout first. I have not scouted it yet. Alright, there we go. So now we can actually evict with this guy. And we should be able to get an urchin in there and then booby trap it too. Just in case that truancy officer thinks that he can get the best of us this time around. So let's recruit. Put him in there. We will also booby trap it. There we go. And hopefully Lygrave doesn't show up there. Although we do have this guy and now this guy kind of standing in the way of the church. So we shouldn't have any troubles on that front. So we might as well just scout this stuff. Another church. Huh. We haven't done an upgrade yet. So the truant officer is 5 lanterns. Let's see. Let's just grab some extra lanterns and end the turn. That should be good. I think we've used... Yeah, we've used the turns of all of our guys. So let's submit it. See what Lygrave does. I'm very interested to see where this is going, because I no longer feel like this is going to be an easy win.
I am here.
Oh, another bribe delivered. My goodness. How much is the bribe now? I think I saw it was 8. I may have been wrong though. Okay, so... Oh, he's got the trading house. Oh man, he's doing way better than me. Alright, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna be able to get this done, I think. So, let's see. Emma, get out here. The bribe is 9 now. So, Let's grab the gold from this. And, I don't know yet. Let's wait for a second here. Let's use you and scout this area. That's what we're gonna do. And then he is in my way. So let's get, let's burgle. Okay, and then let's go over here and burgle. And then finally, let's get over here and burgle. I'm just trying to get some extra gold because I figure I should be able to buy another urchin and then get him in here. And then I'm thinking that I could possibly get you here to get rid of this guy. And that should give me some gold. But I am kind of leaving my church open if I do that.
Let's go.
So that's a little bit of a problem, but it's a chance I'm taking. Okay, so we've got our 2 gold. Alright, we've already chosen an upgrade, right? No, we haven't. Okay. Let's grab these lanterns. And oh, this is booby-trapped. So maybe the truant officer, maybe we'll be able to deal with him. So let's submit our turn and then cross our fingers that the truant officer does not come to get us. Oh boy. Okay, and we do also have this, something heads to, oh good. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, but he still evicted us anyway. What a pain. Who was able to do that? Someone right here, it seems. Okay. I don't care that you put your thug there, because I'm going to use my thief to get rid of this guy. Alright, Emma. I am going to right away buy the final bribe. That way he doesn't get it. So there's 3 bribes to get. Now we know that. We are also going to attack this guy. And we might as well get rid of this guy too, and then we can upgrade our gang here for probably the last time. Yeah, that's the final upgrade for that guy. We can burgle this, although it's very likely that it's been burgled before. And then we can also burgle this. Wow, no one has burgled that yet, so that's pretty nice. So now we can buy another urchin, and we can put him in here, and you know what? I think that we will pay the extra gold and get the merchant. I keep calling him a merchant, but he's an urchin. So, and now we have 4 victory points. Now we won the level. So take that, Lygrave. Alright guys, so an extra long video today, but I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to get to a level that we actually had to do for ourselves, and now I can use Lygrave as an avatar in the online and skirmish games. Cool! Let me know if you guys want to watch another one of these. I mean, I might do a couple more. I might as well go through the single player campaign. I don't see why not. But I had a lot of fun playing today. Check this game out, guys, because it actually is like a lot of fun, and I assume that it's going to have a ton of replayability just because you can play it online. You can play it with friends, you can play a live match, you can play a more casual match that, you know, somebody takes their turn and then the game notifies you through an email or something, and then you could take your turn. So it's like something that could be much more casual than having to sit here for like 30 minutes and do a level. But hey, I think that this game is just so much fun, and I'm very happy to buy it. It did come out today or yesterday, depending on when I post this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!